up, everybody? I'm CB.
I'm SB. I forgot we did that.
Yeah, SB and CB
Oops.
make a movie.
Yeah.
We're back, baby. We're episode whatever. We're back because a movie came out. We for a while we were just kind of like movies, whatever. I'm more into TV. Steph's more into video games. We're not really into that movies anymore. Motion pictures.
Yeah, fuck movies.
Yeah, we're just kind of over it. But then a motion picture just changed us forever, and we decided, you know what? I was talking to Steph, and we're like, you know what? Let's get the band back together.
Yeah.
Let's get the podcast back together, because we got to discuss this movie that we both just saw.
I loved it.
Straight from the theater. Hey, don't give it away.
Oh, sorry.
Don't give it away.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we just saw a fantastic movie. Perhaps you've heard of it. It's called Entourage.
Yeah.
Entourage,
the movie.
Yeah, when Steph says the movie, she's of course referring to the fact that Entourage was once a television show.
Maybe the best.
HBO television show. Maybe one of the best.
Maybe one of the best HBO productions ever.
Better than Sopranos.
Oh yeah. Better than Oz.
Better than Oz. Better than Breaking Bad.
Game of Thrones got nothing on Entourage.
Better than The Comeback with Lisa Kudrow.
Yes.
Only some of those were HBO shows, just so you know.
You'll never know at once, though.
Haha, you'll never know. But don't Google it. But so we're here. We're gonna talk about this this film.
Yeah.
Entourage.
Entourage.
So Steph, you obviously you saw all of the TV show, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
All 8 seasons.
All of them.
All 8 seasons. That's dedication. A lot of people dropped off after like the 3rd season or the 4th season, saying that the characters are just scummy and unlikable.
Yeah.
Who cares about these entitled douchebag people that always get their way? There's no stakes in the story. It's repetitive. It's just a showcase of attractive models and naked people.
Celebrity cameos.
It's wish fulfillment, but
which really is tastefully done anyways. So
exactly. Well, you know what? I think those people, they miss the point.
Yes, they
of
definitely
what Entourage is trying to convey. It's like it's a fantasy. It's a satirical take on Hollywood culture.
Yeah.
They're just trying to cutting down the big guys a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
So like when Vincent, when he goes pitching his movies to people, or he's an actor. When he goes and he's acting in films.
But he pitches movies too.
He does. Well, he works a little bit on the side pitching.
Yeah.
Him and his leeches, his entourage are just leeches hanging off of him,
yeah,
off of his sliver of fame. He's just trying to. It's just a big take at the Hollywood, LA scene, all those mouth breathers and the scum dogs. Just
scumdog millionaire.
Just cutting people down to size. It's just a good satire.
It's a really good satire. And
yeah, it's just a really well-crafted show, and I think people misinterpret it as shallow and shitty.
And I think this movie really is what everyone's been waiting for.
I saw a commercial on TV before I went to see it today, and the commercial said, "You don't need to be a fan of the Entourage TV show to enjoy this movie."
And they're absolutely right.
Boy, are they right.
They're so right.
Also, they called it the coolest film of 2015.
And boy, were they right.
They were totally right.
I felt cooler coming out of the theater.
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, when I came out of the theater.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to put on some sunglasses.
I wanted to drive a Cadillac.
But of course it's raining, so I didn't have a need for sunglasses. And I wanted to drive a Cadillac.
Yeah.
But we walked, so.
Yeah. Whatever.
But to each other, wish fulfillment. That's what this part of the Entourage thing is about. Wish fulfillment.
And that's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
A little escapism's not bad. Star Wars. Nobody's bringing up that Star Wars isn't real.
Yeah.
No. Where's my hovercrafts? Where's my laser guns? Where's my Han Solos?
Where's my Chewie best friend? Where's my best dog friend?
Where's my best friend?
I don't think so.
Where's Chewie? We're home.
Yeah.
Chewie, we're home. No, he's not home. He's gone.
He's dead.
He's dead. It happened a long time ago.
If he's a dog man, he's been dead for years.
Chances are he's pretty much dead.
For years.
I don't know. But we're getting off topic, talking about Star Wars.
Yeah, I'd really rather talk about Entourage.
Yeah, me too. I
hate
apologize. I'm derailing the
it's
conversation.
It's so old and overdone. You know, it's like
it's
over. Get over it.
Look, there's gonna be 7, 8. There's gonna be at least 9 Star Wars films. Not to mention all those shitty prequels or sequels.
It's like it ended a long time ago.
Yeah.
Just give it up.
Yeah, 1977. I wasn't even born then, so let's not say that movies haven't been as good since. Like, fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Let's there's only been one Entourage movie. There's going to be 7 Star Wars. Let's give Entourage its chance to shine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give it some wings, man.
I think they deserve those wings.
Absolutely.
The performances that these men put on.
My boy. You know what? A big part of what my enjoyment of this movie was just seeing my guys again.
Yeah.
Just hanging out with my bros.
It felt like I was hanging out and I was coming home.
Coming home to some old friends you haven't seen in a long time because you've been at school.
Beers with them.
Yeah, just hanging out, snorting coke off of people's tits.
Yeah.
It's so great.
I miss that.
I miss how they snort coke off people's tits.
Me too.
That's my favorite episode. Was when Aerie comes in. He's like, "Hey, I got all this coke. Who wants to snort it?"
Classic episode.
And then Turtle's all like, "Oh, let me snort the coke," and he snorts the coke off.
Classic Turtle, right?
Everyone's tits. Every character on the show, man and woman, Turtle just snorted it all out.
That was my favorite.
Just laughing my ass off. So funny. Classic Traj.
Classic Traj. That's what us Traj heads say.
Yeah, Traj heads. The fan base. Look it up on Facebook. It's very, But now, you know what? This movie's gonna get those hangers on. People who just saw the movie and they think, "Oh, I'm a big Traj head too, man." No, you ain't.
No, you ain't.
Yeah, you ain't.
No.
2004, baby. That's how big of Traj heads we were.
Yeah, 2004.
2004, motherfuckers.
13 watching Traj.
Oh, yeah.
I was ahead of my time.
Oh, yeah. So, but hanging out with my boys again. We got Vincent, Aerie, Turtle, E.
Cheese.
Cheese. Love Cheese.
Cheese is my favorite.
Cheese is a little bit of a, because he's French.
Yeah.
And the boys always kind of revel on his accent.
They're like, "Oh, you're giving up again, Cheese?"
He's like, "Oh, Cheese. La du fromage, am I right?"
And all those dick jokes about baguettes.
Hey, it looks like your dick's a lot smaller, you know what I'm saying? Classic Cheese.
It's like hanging out with the guys, I'm telling you.
Hanging out, guys. We got, who else is there? Teeb. Teeb's back.
Tim Tebow.
Runt.
Yes.
Runt. Because he's the shortest one.
Yeah.
He's just a little bit, he's not like a midget, he's just a little bit short, like a foot shorter. And
they make fun of him for it.
And he's like, they order a drink at the bar, and then Turtle's like, hey, Runt, need a booster seat? And then Runt was, "Hey, fuck you." And then,
you want a Shirley Temple,
You want a Shirley Temple because you're an F word?
Yes.
But they don't say F word, they say fag, so.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's a good little bit of funny humor.
It's funny.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Just a funny show. Just makes me sad.
Good writing.
People just don't give it a chance.
No, they don't.
It's a real shame.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, if anything, this movie is going to shatter a lot of expectations people have for the Entourage thing.
I think so too.
It's just going to be. But anyways, how about we get into the movie itself?
Yeah, let's just sink my teeth right in.
We blathered too much about it. Okay, starts off. Aerie Gold, Vincent's manager, as we all know. He's retired. He's retired at the end of the Entourage series. He's like, "Hey, Vincey, E, Turtle, Runt, Tweeb, Cheese, Texas. I'm done. I'm finished. Capucho, get yourself another manager because I'm fucking out of here." And then he leaves with both his middle fingers in the air.
Yeah, and with his wife.
Right. If his hot wife.
She's really hot.
Fucking damn. And settle down, Steph.
Sorry.
So we go to they're in Italy, and they have a very nice car.
It's a little small.
A little small, There's a good glamour shot of it.
But Aerie making them jokes again.
Aerie's like, first they come up in that little blue little car.
Yeah.
That blue little car. And then Aerie's like, I gotta get my legs removed to get into this thing. So good. Ari with the one-liners. You know, I miss this. I miss this so much. But they're eating Italian dinner in the countryside. He's wearing a sweater, of course, because Ari's always cold. That's established character lore.
Yeah.
And then he sees a guy that kind of looks like him. He's going to his car, and he's driving his car.
It's a really nice car, too.
Oh, yeah. It's, like, fantastic.
It's so nice.
Yeah, I want to buy one of this car.
Me too.
I think it's, like, a concept car, too.
Probably.
Yeah, it looks fucking nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, so then he chases him after a bike, and, on the Italian hillsides or whatever the fuck.
And I heard he did his own stunts.
Oh, yeah, riding that bike.
Yeah, down the hill and the rocks and shit.
Yeah.
That was definitely Jeremy Piven.
Let me tell you, I was very invested in that moment.
Yeah, me too.
There was lots of stakes there.
Yeah, I was afraid he was going to fall over.
Yeah, he might have fell over and he might have, like, gotten a boo-boo or maybe even broken his toe or something.
Or, like, made his white sweater dirty.
Yeah. Oh, man. You know how much of a fit he gets when he gets shit on his sweater.
But he's such a risk taker. He's eating that spaghetti and wearing the white sweater.
Well, yeah.
It's like, get with it, Ari.
That's the thing about Ari.
Yeah.
He's like, he hates getting his sweater dirty, yet he's always eating something messy. What is his deal? Like,
it's just going back to the Taraj. It's just really going back to its roots.
I know. It just like stepping into a time machine. It's 2004 again. It's like I'm watching a new episode for the very first time.
Oh, man.
It's like I'm watching a two-parter episode. This is how great this movie is.
Yeah.
So anyways, so then he goes to this, he goes through like a tunnel or something, and he magically ends up in like a nice Italian ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a bunch of sexy ladies. I'm talking fine.
And he's on the bike still.
Yeah. Because he's an idiot.
That's
That's our Ari.
And
then he meets the guy. The guy is Ari with a wig.
Yeah.
And he gives him a script and is like, the script's gonna change your life. And then Ari wakes up. He was dreaming.
But also driving a car.
I think maybe he was daydreaming.
Yeah.
He was daydreaming his dream.
Yes.
Really does not make sense.
But that's okay.
Oh, whatever. It gets the show moving. And then the great moment, he's like, never fuck being retired and shit. I'm back, baby. Then you hear the classic Jane's Addiction song.
And then we just started cheering and clapping.
The whole crowd went fucking
Everyone
nuts.
was throwing their visors in the air. It was crazy.
All the guys were just like taking their shirts off, going, yeah, woo, woo, swinging them above their heads.
There were so many wife beaters.
Oh my god, it was like, yeah, a lot of people in like, also a lot of people in like popped up collared shirts with a few buttons undone. We saw it was a 12 o'clock screening. But for some reason, like a lot of like club people were there, a lot of bros were there. There's
a lot of glow sticks, which I think really enhanced the experience.
Yeah, a lot of gold sticks, a lot of gold chains.
Mm.
It was very, the room smelled like, like Axe deodorant.
Just this beautiful bro musk.
Oh my god, it was like, you know what? I might have hallucinated just a little bit, because I thought I saw Kelsey Grammer. I thought I saw Mark Wahlberg on the screen.
Oh, you definitely did.
Okay, you had that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were in there for sure.
How did they get these celebrity cameos?
I don't know.
I was like blown away. Oh, and there's a big one. I don't know if I should spoil it.
Oh, it's in the
Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford's in this movie.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's actually very funny because they do like a takeoff the new Star Wars trailer that just came out. Literally, just came out. I have no idea how they did this. He walks into the room and he's with a Turtle, and Turtle's like, look what I found, and like Harrison Ford's there. He's like, Turtle, we're home.
Oh man, it felt so good.
And then Harrison Ford jumped into a pool of cocaine. And the guys are like, oh, yeah.
And they're all drinking Corona?
Yeah.
Crazy.
That was so fucking great.
This is like the perfect movie to start your summer with.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
That's so good. Forget Mad Max. That shit was fucking boring as fuck.
So many stupid women.
Oh, fuck it. If I want to see women, they better be showing their nips. Am I right?
Yeah.
They better be scantily clad or something.
This is Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Not Mad Menstruation.
That's a good one. That's a pretty good one. I like that. But, let's not get ourselves down with this fucking Mad Max bullshit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the trash, baby.
The trash.
Trash, baby. So, we see events. It takes place, first off, a few months after the ending of Entourage, the TV show.
Yeah.
Vince, he's doing pretty well for himself, as usual.
He's back, baby.
He's back, baby. He never really left, technically. He's working, he just wrote a screenplay called Hyde. It is a superhero movie where he plays like a Jekyll and Hyde thing, but he also plays like a DJ who becomes Hyde at night, and he has to fight evil supervillains at the DJ clubs.
Yeah, which, by the way, I would love to actually see.
Yeah.
It looked really exciting.
Yeah, the whole, they showed some of the footage of the movie, and it's pretty, it's a take on, spoof on Marvel, if you would.
But, I would watch it.
Yeah,
watch it.
It looked pretty good. It was pretty, it looked like a legit Marvel movie.
Yeah, it did.
And also, even Samuel Jackson comes in at the end.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm Nick Cocaine-Smoter, and I want to smoke cocaine with you.
Yeah.
Hyde.
Oh.
And then he snorted cocaine out of, his empty eye socket that he covers up with his eye patch. It's pretty funny.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, another good celebrity cameo.
Yeah.
Anyway, so all the Trash boys are back, and he goes to Ari Gold, who's back in the business, and he's like, "Hey, I want to direct this movie. I want to star in this movie, and I want to direct this movie." That's a big deal because Vince, as you know, was an actor in Entourage.
Yeah.
So he wants to be a director now too.
Yeah.
Who's that actor turned director guy? Am I thinking of? Like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood.
He wants to be like a Clint Eastwood type guy or something. I don't know. So yeah, then the whole conflict. I don't know. I've studied film theory, and I know every film needs a conflict.
Yeah.
Needs something to motivate the plot. Well, not every film, but most good films usually have a conflict, something to move the story forward further.
And we know this is a good film, so
yeah,
obviously there's conflict.
Yeah, there's conflict. There's stakes for the personal stakes for the characters. Vince, what's he gonna do if his movie bombs?
Yeah.
What are all his Entourage friends gonna do?
Yeah, they need stuff.
Yeah, as I think Turtle said, he said, "I can't go back to Queens, bro. I can't go back."
You can't.
It was a good funny scene.
That was cause fuck Queens, right? That place sucks ass.
Queens, I can't go back to Queens, bro. It ain't L.A., man. It ain't L.A. Oh yeah. So yeah, so every character kind of gets their own chance to shine, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would definitely say great character development and great pacing.
Yeah. He's dating that MMA fighter.
Yep.
So he's fighting the MMA fight. MMA fighter's like, "Hey, if you beat me in a fight, I'll show you my boobs."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I gotta win this fight," and he gets pummeled.
Oh man, she punches the shit out of him.
And it's funny because it's a girl that's
doing
it.
Right?
It's girls can't beat up guys. That goes against everything I've been taught as a human being.
It's you're an MMA fighter, but it's girl style. So
yeah.
And it was a real punch. It was no hair pulling. It was so funny because it's that was the furthest thing. That's how you know it was just make believe, right?
Yeah, it's a fantasy movie.
Exactly.
Well, he said that line. Oh, yeah, you probably hit like a girl. Then she punches him in the face.
Yeah. And
then she's like, "Yeah, and you hit like a pussy."
Oh man.
Good line.
Such a good line.
Oh man.
The comedy was just on point.
So funny. Busted a gut. My gut was busted black. Popcorn everywhere.
Just everywhere.
Oh, so great. So, but at the end of the first season, the last season, end of the last season, he got married to his longtime girlfriend. Mm-hmm. And the beginning of this movie. It's not an episode. Man. It's hard to tell sometimes. But no, he meets his girlfriend. His girlfriend is pregnant with his baby.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Hey, I don't think this is working for me. I think we're going to have to break up."
Yeah, so which I totally understand.
Yeah, he needs to go out and, bang some blondes.
Yeah.
That's as he astutely put it. I need to go out, bang some blondes out of my system.
And guess what? MMA girl. Blonde.
Blonde.
Yeah.
There you go, baby. So yeah, that's his arc. Basically, he just has sex with women and he smokes coke off tits, as we established earlier. That was
Yeah.
E, right? Not turtle. Did I say turtle or E?
You said E.
Okay, that's what I meant to say because
Yeah.
E's the correct one. So sorry, Taraj heads that are critiquing my every
Oh,
word.
Man, we're gonna get pitchforks.
Oh my god, they're pretty rabid.
That's okay. I totally get it.
The Taraj community, the Taraj heads.
We caught ourselves.
Like the Taraj Wikia will help you.
Yeah.
Well, it helps me, stay on top of my Taraj game. But yeah. So he just, he quit. He breaks up with his pregnant girlfriend. Which is a total bro thing to do.
Yeah.
Gotta be bro, man.
You gotta be bro.
Gotta be bro, man. They all high five after he told them. He's like, yeah, you're sick, you're twisted, bro.
You don't need that kind of tie down.
Yeah, man. Yeah, big pregnant stomach.
Ew, gross.
Babies, there's a baby in there.
What if you do sex on her and you touch her baby?
Oh,
gross.
What if your dick touches your baby's dick, bro?
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, that was so funny.
Oh, fucking, that was a turtle line.
Oh.
Gotta be turtle.
Oh, that turtle, right? Just
Turtle. He's a good guy.
He is.
You know why they call him Turtle, right?
Yeah, but I want you to.
It's because his penis is uncircumcised. He's got a turtleneck.
So
got
funny.
Turtle.
So funny.
Yeah. Well, that was from the first. They established that in the very first episode.
Yeah.
So that's an old trash joke. But
Rumple foreskin, as they like to joke sometimes.
Yeah. That was the secondary name. Rumple foreskin.
Yeah.
Actually, in the original, I actually downloaded the original script for Entourage, the pilot, and they did. He was called, was it Johnny Foreskin?
I think so.
Did I say Johnny? Yeah, Johnny Foreskin. He's called Johnny Foreskin, but then they changed it to Turtle because they're afraid about merchandising rights.
And so much more subtle too.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
and Entourage is about those subtleties.
Well, your first draft's always going to be the most blunt.
Yeah.
I gotta cut down some dialogue.
Yeah.
Get rid of explicit foreskin references and get a more subtle foreskin reference.
Mm.
I thought it was funny.
It is funny.
It's an evolution. The show really compare the first episode of Entourage to the Entourage movie. Huge evolution.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? It still all flows.
It very much. It's like I could probably watch all the episodes of Entourage and the Entourage movie all together, and it would just be like a big long 22-hour movie.
Yeah.
And I would just fall in love.
Yeah.
Just all over again.
Yeah.
I would not even take a potty break.
No way.
I'd be like...
I'd be crying so much.
Yes. I'd be crying a lot too from laughter.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be like Marina Abramovic, and I can make a performance art piece out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Of just me sitting there watching all the Entourage stuff. The Entourage canon. And, just having a great time and laughing, and then people will come and visit me, and we just watch it all together. And they can leave whenever they want to.
You can drink Corona.
You can drink Corona together. Just have a grand old time watching some Traj.
Just 22 bro hours of Traj.
Oh, man. I tell you, man. I don't recommend doing it at home. But if you can, worthwhile.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You should do that. So, what would you say your favorite part of the movie was?
Oh, I had so many.
Yeah.
I would have to say when Turtle walked in on Kelsey Grammer taking a shit.
The funniest part about that was Kelsey Grammer was singing. He was singing the end theme song from Frasier.
Yeah,
it's like, I feel the blues are calling for salad. And... oh, that's a spicy one.
But then he started swearing at Turtle, and I was like, wow, is this the same Kelsey Grammer?
Why are you swearing?
What?
You would never swear on Frasier.
I know.
So funny.
Oh, man. And then he grunted at the last lyrics of the song, and it was just...
I was laughed my ass off.
Oh, man.
Ass off. I thought it was weird that also the entire cast of Sex and the City was in this movie.
It was a good parallel, though, I think.
Well, yeah, because many people compare Entourage to the male Sex and the City.
Mm-hmm.
So I find it true,
Yeah, except they're not shitty, vapid women. They're just
shitty
guys.
Yeah, they're just shitty, vapid men.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that little equality?
Yeah.
I think Entourage is very feminist in that way, Like, a lot of people critique Sex and the City, saying that it's not really feminine. Well, it's feminist in the way that it portrays female sexuality, as in, normal, healthy. At the time, there wasn't, like, women weren't, like, sleeping around or anything like that on television.
Yeah.
So, but in a way, I think Entourage is very feminist, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because at the time, after the success of Sex and the City, every show was about women sleeping around, and guys were just the guys at home, just kind of...
They were just,
It's the Mr. Big types,
Yeah.
and I think it really shattered some expectations of men in the media
I think
when
so,
Entourage
too.
first came out.
Definitely.
Now, I think we pretty much achieved gender equality
Yeah,
in
for
all
sure.
forms of media.
For sure.
Maybe not in real life, but we can learn a thing or two from Entourage.
I think it'll be a great learning
Yeah,
tool for a lot of people.
absolutely.
Mhm.
They're going to be showing this in women's studies, hopefully.
Definitely.
Like I want a whole like unit on Entourage.
What
Entourage
it's
and
done for
and
women's rights, and definitely.
Entourage and male masculinity through a male gaze
Mhm.
eyes.
Mm-hmm.
What can we learn? Very interesting stuff. We're just spitballing here. Just spitballing some ideas here. Oh, look, we have a special guest with us right
Special
now.
guest.
I'm a special guest.
Hi, this is my sister Michelle. You have not seen any of the Entourage movies or TV shows, have you not?
I watched like the first several seasons
Okay.
of Entourage.
Wow, you did.
I did.
We didn't know this.
Wow.
You're a trash head.
You're a trash head?
No. I watched it. I downloaded a bunch of it through legal means in first year university.
Mhm.
And I watched it, and I waited for it to get good because everyone told me it was good, and I kept watching, and then I just got so angry that I stopped watching.
Oh my god.
Get out.
Oh my god.
Get
You
out.
just I'm sorry,
I don't
ladies and
get it.
gentlemen. I really don't want to bring in this negativity here. What's your problem?
Yeah,
Why don't you enjoy Entourage?
it's so complex.
You just
Do
didn't give it a
not.
chance. You just probably see like
Wait, I was talking about the Korean Entourage. Are you guys talking about the one with
Jeremy
Piven?
Piven,
Yeah.
Oh,
Matt-
okay.
Matthew Dillon, Mark Wahlberg produced it, I think.
Yeah,
He's in it.
duh.
Say hi to your mother for me, okay?
Yeah, that's what he says that.
You're a
Classic.
llama?
He
I
says,
produced Entourage.
he says no. He actually says no. Say hi to your mother for me, and he leaves. And then he's like, "Hey, what you fagoos want? I'm directing Ted 2. I'm being in Ted 2 over here."
Oh, that was such a great drop in Entourage the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Such a good drop.
He just comes in. He just says a couple lines. He gets the plug in for Ted 2, which I'm very looking forward to.
There was a Ted bear in the background. I was like, I see what you did.
I love the trailer for Ted 2.
Dear thing.
Oh,
do what is the moment?
And
And then the judge is like,
the black judge is like, overruled.
Yeah.
That's the best piece of writing I've seen.
Oh.
I love it when like Ted's on the building and he throws like a beer at somebody and he's like screw you for what? I can't do. It's Seth MacFarlane, just such a
Genius.
vocal genius.
Isn't he?
I can't do a voice like that.
I really liked when he hosted the Oscars.
So great,
Me too.
so great.
I get what we're doing now.
Everybody loves what you call it,
Seth
Seth
MacFarlane.
MacFarlane. But we're not talking about Seth MacFarlane. Best in the West 2. What's it? Million Ways. Million Ways to
Best in the West too. Part million.
Million and One Ways
Yeah.
to Die in the West 2 is not coming out yet. So let's save our Seth MacFarlane discussion
Yeah, let's cross our fingers.
for another day.
Yeah,
Let's continue talking about
the trash.
the trash. So we're talking about some of the storylines.
Mhm.
Okay.
E
We were just talking about when Kelsey
E breaks
Grammer
up
was
with his
taking a
pregnant
shit.
girlfriend. We walked into Kelsey Grammer taking a big old dump.
Best part, I'm telling you. Best part.
What about when Runt Runt? What about when Runt?
Classic run.
Fucking run.
You remember Runt Runt? He was in the first couple seasons. The short guy.
Oh yeah. He was
Yeah.
the best part of the
Yeah.
the
So
show.
Well, he was okay. Runt. He goes on. Everyone makes a joke about like Runt, you're the shortest, so you're like practically a midget. And he's like, no, I'm not. And then get this, his character arc comes to a head. Runt dates an actual midget.
Oh.
I fucking know.
Oh,
It's just
man.
it's so like funny, and it's just like So you're basically like short, and she's like, yeah, so are you. So even she's in on the big short jokes.
Yeah.
But I feel like he felt taller emotionally.
Yeah.
Right.
Like the growth was there.
That's what we're talking about, right? There's great
Right.
character development.
Yeah.
And it's funny because she still makes fun of him for being short because he's not actually a midget, but she
Right.
is.
Yeah.
So it's like she's like, I'm actually like medically disabled, but you're just a short guy.
Yeah, and then he comes back. He had a good comeback. You're like, oh, you're basically like the size of my dick.
Oh God, run, then
So
we see his
good.
dick. Oh God.
But it's like obviously a prosthetic dick or something, and
Yeah.
he's like, I'm a star, I'm a star, I'm a star, I'm a star. It's so great.
Another great Marky
So
Mark
great, and
reference.
I know they're
Right?
just littered throughout. It's almost as if he like produced it or something.
Yeah, it's like it was about his life. It's
Like an
weird.
ode to Mark. They're even playing like I forgot about the Mark Wahlberg scene. They were playing Good Vibrations on the. There's like a Muzak version. You can like faintly hear it.
So
and-
subtle.
and then
Subtle again. Love
Well,
it.
it was funny when like Turtle was like he was kind of singing along to it. He's like Good Vibrations.
Yeah.
That was very subtle.
He has such a nice voice too.
Turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to be an operatic singer.
That's true.
Yeah.
You forget that.
Yeah. Who's the actor who plays Turtle again? No, Teeb's a different character. We've already established.
I don't know.
Matthew
Dillon.
Dillon.
Matthew-
I thought he played
Matthew
drama.
Dillon's brother, George.
Jimmy Dillon.
Jimmy Dillon. I'm sorry.
Jimmy Dillon. Matthew
sorry,
Dillon. Is
trash
Matthew Dillon the
heads.
guy with like the really like big eyes?
He's the guy that
Like,
looks
it's the
like he's
button eyes.
always done drugs.
Well, it looks like his
Jerry
pupils are
Ferrera.
dilated. Jerry Ferrera. Jerry Ferrera used to be a singer or something.
Yeah, he was like a Cuban salsa singer.
I think he's part of like Leonardo DiCaprio's entourage.
Yeah, I think so.
Like him, Tobey Maguire, Chris Angel.
Chris Angel. Remember when Chris Angel was in the movie
Mind freak.
and
Mind
he was
freak.
eating his popcorn and then
Yeah.
he pulled a needle out of his belly button?
So good.
That was so crazy.
I like the part where he calls over he calls over what was it? He calls over Drama.
Mhm.
Calls over Drama is like, and Drama's like, hey, I'm a big fan of you. And then Chris Angel's like, hey, come here. Want to see a trick? He's like, yeah, I want to see a trick. And then he comes up, he's like, hey, get over here. Hey, give me $5. And he's like, Drama gives him $5, and he's like, hey, fuck you. And he runs.
Yeah!
Chris Angel runs away.
Plus money for Chris Angel.
Ah, so
I like how it's like against form because like you think of Chris Angel, you think of like a nice guy,
like a magician.
Yeah.
like
Magicians are
really
always
upstanding,
nice.
like very clean.
Yeah.
But and then he does something like that, and it's like, what the fuck?
And he's like,
Yeah.
it's like, my freak.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
freak!
my mind
my
was
freak.
Remember when Chris Angel pulled a thing of cocaine out of the hooker's ass?
Oh.
And then he screamed mind freak into it?
So he screamed
Oh.
it into the butthole. It was very funny.
Into the butthole.
Very,
And she's like, I put that in my vagina! And it's like, mind freak! And then it changes scenes. It was crazy.
the show.
Oh, my mind was
They got away with a little bit racier jokes than they did on
Yeah,
Even. Oh yeah. Oh, it's such a funny movie.
I don't want to ruin like all the jokes. but
Yeah.
there is
There's so
some-
many though. It's like packed of jokes. I think I forgot a couple of them. To be honest. Wait, did we establish, Michelle, that you've seen the movie, or are we just recounting it?
I don't know.
We'll cut this. So you did see the movie.
I did.
We'll cut that back in. Good. So you established that
So,
you've seen the movie.
I have seen the movie Entourage.
Entourage to the movie.
Entourage, the movie.
So good.
The Trage.
No.
She's- Yeah, you don't get to
Trash
say
heads.
that.
Trash
Not
heads.
much
You're
of
not a trash head. You stopped at season 3.
Oh.
Oh, that was the Korean Entourage.
Yeah,
That
it
was
doesn't
Korean.
count.
Let's not get into our own continuity. Whatever, your Marvel movie.
Oh,
Oh, but
You're
seriously,
funny.
folks.
What superhero was Vinny Chase?
Oh, he was Aquaman.
Aquaman.
He was Aquaman. And then they go to
In
Comic
the Korean
Con.
version, he was just water.
Water misto.
Mhm.
Water.
I liked that was a good episode because they had to like Rainn Wilson was at Comic Con with them, and then Rainn Wilson gave them a bad review, but then they paid porn stars to have sex with Rainn Wilson so they can give a good review for the movie.
And you know what? I bet you Rainn Wilson that would actually happen. And that's why I love this show.
it's pretty funny.
That's the best part of the show is like the conflicts are just like so. It's like
Yeah,
I
it's
care
like,
about what's happening.
What are we gonna do? Oh, what are we gonna do?
It's like, is this real life?
There was one moment, there was a little bit of tension. They're going to a party. Drama's driving. Drama needs to get some weed.
And you know how good a driver Drama is.
Drama needs to get some weed and hookers. Gets pulled over by the cops. Cops find the bag of weed.
And who's playing the cop?
What's he gonna do? Oh.
Julie Andrews.
Andrews as the cop.
Oh, man.
So good.
It was so
It was like-
weird.
Yeah. Is this a spoonful of sugar?
And then it's like, hey, know you wrinkly old cunt. It's
And then-
weed.
and then they do coke off her tits.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Julie Andrews.
Oh man, I can't believe she was up for
Living
that role.
legend.
I can't believe she did Nudity in a movie
That's crazy.
in her 50s, 70s.
Still great tits though.
Yeah, I know.
Still killer tits.
No,
How do you solve a problem?
Couldn't
like
help but
Maria?
notice.
Coke
But
is the answer.
anyways,
Loads of coke.
so like what is this drama? Drama was putting the marijuana. He was told to put the marijuana into like a sewer grate. So he hid it underneath the sewer grate. Cop leaves, goes back to the sewer grate, grabs the weed. He's like, "Hey, I still have the weed."
Oh, I was so relieved.
I was like, oh, but
My heart though.
oh,
Like beating out of my chest.
Mm.
yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. There's conflict in this movie. There's tension. So yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything else.
Well, we do kind of spoil the entire movie a lot.
Yeah, but there's still some top-notch jokes in there.
I love I like a Robin Thicke.
Yes.
That comes in,
Mm-hmm.
and he's all like, "Hey guys, where's everybody?" And then Vincent's like, "Yeah, Robin Thicke from Blurred Lines. I like your naked ladies to hop around." And then he's like, "Don't worry about it, bro."
And you really get in depth with Robin Thicke. I really like Robin Thicke.
Robin
now.
Thicke's very funny. He's very
Yes.
funny in this movie. He's all
So
like,
charming.
he's all like, I like it when he called when he called Vincent. He's like, "Hey, what are you, gay pussy or something?"
Yeah, that was so good.
Very funny.
That's
Someone
like-
needed to call Vincent a gay pussy.
He was just deserving the whole movie.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
just
like,
thinking the
thank God.
back of my mind, it's like, oh, you're being such a gay pussy right now.
And finally, Robin Thicke laid
boom.
it thick. Get it?
Oh.
He laid
Oh.
it thick.
Yeah, really thick.
Oh. See,
Um,
I could have written for the Trage.
Well, no offense, Steph, but really need a good handle at a script like this. Like, these are written by some professionals, people who wrote on the show.
That's
Like,
right.
they know these characters in and out.
I should be writing for like.
And they're just like so. The depth of the characters, especially, is just.
Well, yeah. Well, very complex.
Yeah.
Very, like, sometimes, like, like Vincent, he needs to go. He needs to make money, so he needs to do another movie. Or maybe he needs to go party. I mean, it's so conflicting.
It is.
How do you balance business and pleasure like that? It's something, people like us can really relate to.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not celebrities. We're not, like, famous Hollywood types.
No.
But, like, in your normal life, like, when should I go look for jobs? When should I just stay home and play video games? Stuff like that.
Totally relatable. I can totally relate to
Absolutely.
this rich white man.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you, let's sum it up here. I'm thinking, I'm reconsidering your point. I think we should not spoil the entire movie.
Yeah.
A little too much. What would you rate Entourage, the movie?
7 turtles out of 5.
What? You went
Oh.
over 5 turtles.
I was gonna say 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Oh, how? Only 9 out of 10. Not 10 out of 10?
No, I don't want to give it. I don't want to give it a 10 out of 10.
There's room for it to grow.
Yes, because I want a sequel.
Entourage 2.
Yeah.
Well,
See,
right.
I thought it was just like the perfect Entourage movie. It's exactly what I wanted. It
Yeah.
was like when the series ended, I was like,
Just
and then,
cut.
Yeah, it's like
Just
Entourage.
cut.
I don't know. Well, right now, there is no Entourage 2. So that's a bit distressing.
Mm-hmm.
There is no Entourage, too.
No, there is no Entourage 2. But you know what?
A girl can dream.
The movie, movie literally just came out today when we're recording this podcast. So maybe by the time you hear this podcast, there'll be confirms of an Entourage 2.
There better
I
be.
think it will. I think, the audience is still there. I think even, like, at the end of the show, people are still on board with these characters. People did not grow bored of them or think that it's just a shallow, like, just shitty, bro-y piece of crap without any stakes, conflict, or anything redeemable about any of its characters.
Definitely not misogynistic.
No, it's funny. It's light. If you are offended by this movie,
take a joke.
Yeah.
if you're offended
right?
by this movie, like, grow a fucking sense of humor,
Grow
man.
a pair, right?
Grow a pair. Quit being a gay pussy.
Yeah.
I went there. I went
You
there.
went
I went
there.
there. I went there. But you know what? I give it a 10 out of 10, I guess.
Well, one of us is gonna be a bit harsh.
Well, not like that piece of shit. Not like that piece of shit Avengers 2.
Piece of garbage.
Oh, fuck that shit. Well, let's I guess we'll wrap it up today.
Mhm.
So please, let us know your thoughts about the Entourage movie. Did you like it? Where could it grow?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I really hope in the next Entourage movie there's more celebrity cameos. I don't feel like there was enough in this one, to be honest. There's lots.
Not enough though.
There's ton, but not enough. I wanted a little bit more.
I want some more.
Like, we talked about the Harrison Ford one, was pretty funny, but maybe some other people.
Yeah.
Give it a chance. So yeah, I guess that's it. Folks.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Hey, no
Yeah,
problem.
Thanks
Anytime.
for joining us.
So yeah, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.